darn, things are falling. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me know if you are here. I am going to get things a-moving today. Happy Tuesday. I have been trying like crazy to catch up from being gone and haven't really gotten there yet. So are we here? I'm going to put the book away. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Jean. I'm here in the right time, right? I'm having some time zone issues. I haven't changed my clocks yet, and so I'm having issues. I still haven't unpacked either my suitcase. I'm trying to get my craft stuff unpacked and situated. I need to clean up the room. I need to clean up this whole entire room. I am a little disorganized, trying to get stuff ready for a trip, and things are out of place, and I just need a good cleaning. Anyway, so here is Jennifer's page. We're working on the FIBS book today. I put the FIBS book away. I am the right time, right? We're the right time. I put the FIBS book away. I'm going to work in this. Hi, Jennifer. There's Jennifer. She just came into the chat, and this is her page from last time. I think it still needs some stuff. I'm not sure, but at this point, I think I'm just leaving it as it is. It's time. Okay. Like, am I an hour early? Yeah, I'm having a time, man. Trying to catch up with myself. So, if you saw, good, I'm glad you like it. If you saw, I uploaded a video yesterday, and it is a Happy Mail video. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Mitz. And the Happy Mail is from Dust Fairies. And she lives in India, and she sent me a bunch of stuff. So, hello, Miss Vicky. So, I love this stuff, and I am treasuring it, and all that good stuff. There is Miss Dust Fairies now. Yay. I wanted to get this going because Miss Dust Fairies says, I want her to be here, and she said that she would stay up. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, her time. So let's get a move on so she can go to bed. She was kind enough to be here so that we can do her page together. And so I am going to select some of this stuff to make a page for her. Let's get some of this bling out because, you know, the bling is very cool. Let's get all 3 of them out, and I will visit the bling at the end. Let me get them out so I remember and see them. All right. So I do not want that. I think I need to use one of these atlas pages because they say India and they're so cool, and I think that's what I want. I think I want, let's see, I think I want one that's got some color to it. I like the color. Let's do this one. let's do this one because it is really neat. And it's got orange on it. Hello, Betty. Hi, Verifee. I am so glad I am home too. I'm still exhausted. It is a long drive. And having so many family members around, you know, I don't get up early in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I am thinking I need some of this newspaper. I love the monkeys. Let's see, some of this newspaper. Should we do the front page? Or should we take another page out? It's such a hard decision. It really is. I like this one. It's got a lot of the text on this one. Let's see if I can rip it. Oh, without ripping it too much. All right. So here is a page from the newspaper. Let's see if I can put the rest of it back. And put the note back so I know. Hello, Vicki S. Did I say hello, Debbie? Janet. Hi, Janet. All right. So I don't have a plan. I just want a lot of this text. I want a lot of the text, and I think what I want to get stuff out of here before. I want some words. Let's see what she added for words. Let's see, joy. And like this, let me just keep that out. I might not use it. Let's see, passion play, live your passion. Like that. Passion play, sweet. When I think of India, I think of the colors orange and red. So I'm kind of for everything that is precious. Let the jewels speak. Romance, not so much. Heaven is blue, so I'm not going to do that. Timekeeper. Circle of life. Thing to own. I think this is too big for my book, so I'm going to save that for something else. So there's some words. I should put those with the bling so that they go on top. Put them over here so that I do not lose those. All right, I'm thinking she fussy cut these women out, and that would save some time, but I really want, ooh, here's one. Wait, let's get some bling out. Let's get some of the bling and the colors out. I really want an Indian, hi Gippy. I love the typewriter too. Do I think it's wrong to tear up a book for collage? I do not. I do that all the time. But I don't use books that are in very, very good condition. I use books that are on their way to a landfill anyway, or that are out of date, or things like that. So that's my thought on that. Other people think differently, so I really think I want to use one of these gorgeous, gorgeous women images. My page is not page is not very big. So this is my problem. These images are so large that I don't think they're going to work. So I'm going to have to use them for something else. But they're just gorgeous. Maybe some of the smaller ones. There's the earrings. They go together. Maybe we'll leave some of the smaller ones out. And hopefully I can remember where everything goes back if I don't use it. All right. I think I want to use this face. And I'm thinking I really like, oh, she's just, I like her. But she's just not going to fit on the page. And I am not, hello Pamela, not going to mess with that. I just am not, it's just not happening. All right, so let's put that in. And maybe the little tiny butterfly, let's put that with the words. And maybe this butterfly, except he's too big too. He's too big. I think I'll leave him out. I might be able to put him on 2 different pages. But I'm thinking, let me leave that lady out. I am thinking that maybe I would like to find an image and some magazine text. So let me look through this one. She's too big. Let me see if I can find something a little smaller. I love the images of the women. They're just gorgeous with all the gorgeous color. These guys are too big. Let's see here. Got her. I'd lose part of her, but she's pretty cool. Let me keep her out. Oh, here's another one that's really cool. I like that one more with the writing and such. And I only need one, so I think I'm going to go with that one. And I think I'm going to keep it kind of simple so I can use a lot of bling. I'm not a bling user too much, but I think this one needs the bling. Needs the bling. How do I make the actual book? I apologize to everyone. I am so behind. I have not gotten to my YouTube comments yet. Let me make sure I have got everything. This stuff is from Dubai. It's not from India. So I'm not going to use that on this page. I'm going to stick with what I've got. I am behind in answering comments from YouTube. I plan to get there, I'm hoping tonight. I am just so behind. I haven't even unpacked my clothes yet. Have not even unpacked my clothes. That's how bad it is. I needed some rest because I was just absolutely exhausted when I got back. I really like that. I really like that too. This might be just too big, and so I'm thinking so I can see some of this stuff. Sorry, I've got to make a game plan here. Got to make a game plan. What are you saying? No, it's okay, Miss Dust Fairies. It is okay. I can make do with these wonderful, wonderful images. And I love these images. So these are absolutely perfect. These are perfect. I just need a game plan. What did you mean by that? Books are a necessity. To upgrading to a book. So Janet, how do I make the actual books that I am collaging? I will do a little video on making the signatures and sewing the signatures into a book. I am behind. I will get there. In the near future, I have got so many things that I want to finish before the end of the year. So I am I'm going as fast as I can, but it's just not fast enough. So I'm kind of debating whether to use both of these images. I don't think I need both of them. I think I need just one. And even though I love this one, I think, well, I love them both, but I think this one will give me a chance to put more stuff on and to do a nice collage. So I am going to put that one back in the book to go visit later. And I am going to use this one, and I love the atlas. So let me trim the white off of this. And I think what I'm going to do is do a background with the newspaper and the atlas. And then, excuse me, some water. Hello, Azurmuse. How are you doing today? So, okay, this is tough for me. Starting to rip things up. Ah, this one's rough. It's hard. It's hard for me to do. So I'm going to do a fussy tear so that I can keep these Indias kind of intact. And I am going to put, they're gorgeous on both sides. How do I make a decision? I think I like this orange one. So I'm going to tear this one off. And I'm going to put that up there. And then I need one. Ooh, that one's a pretty one. I'm going to move, let me see here. Should I trim that off so there's not quite so much border around? I think that's what I'm going to do. Just kind of like that. Like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing down here. Let me see if I can. Hi, Shelly. So I am trying to work pretty fast here. Trying to keep up with chat a little bit here, but poor Dust Fairies. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I just feel horrible. I feel horrible. She's staying up so that she can see this. And I think I want 3 Indias, or 2 and a part of 1. So let me do something like that. I am going to lose my voice. Isn't that weird? I'm going to lose my voice. Put that up there. I might use that someplace else. So I am thinking I'm going to put the maps down and then newspaper, but I need a place for her to be. I think I'm going to tear the edges so that the edges are not so straight. And I think, let's see here, I need this to look just a certain way. I would like her to be looking down on one of these maps. Maybe do that. That looks good. And then let's see, what did I do here? I really like that orange, but it needs to go with the straight edges. It needs to go over here, but I like her better over there. So I think I need just to rip off some of this straight edge over here, and I will like it better. Or I could layer some newspaper on top of it. I am so sorry. You'll wake up late. Dust Fairies is from India, and I cannot pronounce the what is the territory? Is that the area that she's from? I cannot pronounce it very well. I think I want this one, but I don't want it with that one so much. I want them to be staggered a little bit. And I also want, ooh, we could do that. We could do that. And then I could put newspaper in the spaces that are left. Okay, I'm liking that. I need something underneath here, so I suppose I better start taking some of this text. Oh, this is really hard to do. This is really, really difficult. I am going to try to rip straight. So we're going to use a straight edge to rip some of this. I can't waste any of it. It's just so cool. So what does this word mean, Miss Dustberry? I have many videos on the glues I use and how I use them. So if you want to go look at videos, oops, that would answer a lot of your questions, Gippy. I don't use matte medium very often. I prefer Elmer's Extreme glue stick. So let me rip off some of this. Let me just rip off some chunks while I'm ripping before I get glue all over my fingers. And then I can use these little bits for some areas. This text is so cool. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, I am planning on, I've got a book that I need to put together, and I've been planning on doing sewing the signatures in together for quite a while, and it is very high on my to-do list. I have got 15 videos that I want to do before the end of the year, and 5 of those I need to do before Christmas because they're fun little gift-giving ideas, some little books, some little things to make, and so I will be getting that started. I'm just trying to find some little bits of some text here. Let me take this off. I think I'm going to need quite a bit of, the word is, it's a district in, okay. So is that where you live? Because that would be kind of cool to put that in if that's where you live. Very cool. I'm just going to get a little bit of these little bits here. That was probably the headlines, huh? I like that little bit of text. I want to keep that so I know where it is. Let's see here. And this little bit of text. And some of this. And I probably need a little bit more. So let me do that. Hello, Dorothy. Yes, that is where you are. So that is, I think that word that needs to be there because that is where she lives. So we're going to put that on the page. Not that I can read it or say it, but it needs to be on the page. I think that would be fun. So let me put that somewhere where I will know to use it. And here's some more little text. Some more. And some more. I think that might, some of this big text is really interesting too. It would be fun to have different size text. And maybe some little strips in case I need, oops, that one tore. In case I need a little bit someplace. And I think, okay, sorry if I shook you. Stop, everybody stop. All right. I need to write that down. That is where she lives. And of course I don't have my notepad anywhere near. I do not have my notepad. Here's one. Here is one. All right. So that's where she lives. It's SAURASHTRA. Hello, Claudette. Hi, Judy. Judy Patootie. That's where Miss Dust Fairies lives. In India. Okay. Not sure if I can actually write that on here, but it's good to know. Maybe I'll make a little tag. Okay, so I had this, and it's hard to do because this side has so much stuff on it. It's not lying flat. I'm almost at the end of this signature, so I'll be going to the next signature soon, and maybe that signature won't have quite so much of the bling to it. I am going to use just a little bit of this. I'm going to start gluing stuff down. Gluing a little bit of this down for the base. I love all this text. All this great, wonderful text. All right, I need a glue stick that actually has some glue in it. And we need just a little bit for behind her head here. And that is not it. It needs to be this way. All right. And then I'm going to put this one down next, because the edges are straight, and I want the straight edges on the outside of the page. And I use my cloth here. It's a cotton t-shirt piece to get all the air bubbles from underneath. And so that will go there, I think. That looks good. And I'm thinking I need this one around in the center. I want to make sure I get that name on there. Let's see. I want that kind of in the center there, and it's a big piece, so I am putting that on the bottom, and then I can fill in gaps and stuff with the smaller pieces of newspaper. So let me put that there. And maybe I could put this India on top of some newspaper. So let me put some of this text down, because it is just gorgeous. Of course, I don't know what it says, so I probably, you know, who knows what I'm putting down here, really. Who knows? I don't. I hope it's nothing horrible. Kind of like that. but I kind of want this to be up on the top. Oh, look at that. Just love this text. I don't know if I've ever seen India text. It depends on what kind of collages you're making for what surface is the best. It's the best of anything is a personal choice of every person that uses their stuff. There is no such thing as the best. You know, everybody has their own opinion on what works for them. So, let's see here. I do like that. I'm going to put some text down here. I don't necessarily want it to be upside down or sideways. But that's what I do with English text, so I don't know why I am thinking that. It's about farmers. Okay, I can deal with that. I can deal with farming. All right. Perfect. And I'm wondering, should I put her down because she keeps moving, and I can put text over her? I kind of like that. Or do I like the text under her? I like it both ways. I do. I like it both ways. I don't like it over the map, though. So that one would go there. I just love the text. And we'll put this one with the red stripe on the bottom here, I think. Like that. I do like that. All right, so we'll put that underneath her. We'll put that underneath her and get this show on the road here. And put some bling on the top. So hello, everyone. Hi, Lucky. Happy Tuesday. If I didn't say that, I wanted to get started on this pretty quickly so Miss Dustberries could... Okay, the newsprint is smearing a little bit. I'm being a little too vigorous with my t-shirt here. And it is newsprint, so of course it's not the most steadfast stuff. So I need to be careful with that. I'm going to put that up here. And that's got glue on it, so let me trim that off a little bit. And I'm going to put her right there. I do like that. Okay. I got glue on that, and I don't want to waste the glue, so I'm just going to put it on top of the glue. So I know to use it. And I would like to use that map. I think I need some more, something down here. I might do something sideways. Yep, let's do that sideways. Oops, and then I forgot it. I put it on top of the glue. See, I'm going too fast. I'm trying to go too fast. I should relax and enjoy the process and not worry about going too fast. I just love this text. How many times can I say that in a stream or a video or anything? I just love it. All right, and I do like that right there, but I don't really like this whiteness there. So I am going to glue that down, and I am going to change Jillian, Diana, Susan. You admire my willingness and skill to work with the newspaper. I have done a few things with newspaper. I have done a couple of meander books, and one of the videos that I'm planning on doing is a meander book with some newspaper print. It's not so difficult to use newspaper. You do have to cover it because it does get yellow. You need to put like a matte medium over it or something to seal it in. But it's not too terrible, and I'm going to go ahead and put her down because I like the way she's looking down at the page, looking down at the India. Oops. Like that. So let's lock her in. She is going to live there now. Just like that. Get my t-shirt out. She's just beautiful. Get that all down really well. And I need to put, that's the way it goes. Or is it this way? This way, correct? Hello, Susan. Does the heat of the summer warp my collages? Not usually. Not if I've got them glued down well enough, and no. Not that I have found. Oh, that would be really nice right there. I have it in my little hot hand, so let me just use it. Right there. All right, so I need these other spaces filled with stuff. And we've got some words. I don't think I like the hearts, but it just doesn't, the heart just doesn't, it's not the right color. But I do like that butterfly. And these words are just the right color. Love those. Let the jewels speak. Live your passion. Enjoy. I'd really like those 3 words. So I'm putting those away. I don't think I'm going to use them, but I would like this one too. This is correct. My trip was great. Okay. All right. So that is correct that way. So that needs to go on here somewhere as well. I might just put it, I like the live your passion right here. I don't know why. And I think this needs to go kind of on the top somewhere because that is where she lives. Miss Duxbury lives there. The butterfly, let me put that there because I'm not sure where I want that. The butterfly doesn't really fit. I think it distracts too much from everything else. So I am thinking the butterfly needs to have a different home. And then let's look at the bling before we get too far in here. Let's look at the bling. I love these little turquoise blings, and they would look really nice with the orange. And there's 5 little blings, so there's an odd number. I like the little glittery ones as well. And these guys, oh dear, there's just too many choices now. I'm not going to put those on. And I think those would get lost as well. The black ones would be cool. Let's keep the black ones out. These are just glue on. Boy, it's in English, so I can actually read it. It doesn't say. I'm sure I could just glue them on, right? Oh, they're on strings? Oh, well, I will open it up and look at that. And I think I am going to stick with, but these are so cool. These are so cool. Those might need to go on too. Wow. Maybe not on all 4 corners. I kind of like that. So many decisions. Let the jewels speak. That looks like it belongs right there. Let me see if I can tear that so there's not a straight edge. Sorry. Hi, Chuck. How do you do that? Chuck likes the opposite corners only. You are a crazy person. Chuck. Chuck. All right, and I would like to get that straight edge off there too. How do you do that? I can trim them. Just 2 corners, yeah. It's too much with all 4. So I just haven't gotten them back into the envelope yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. I got glue on my fingers, so I'm having a difficult time here. But I think I like tear off the end. I like that. Let the jewels speak. Yes. Let the jewels speak. That needs to go there. So opposite corners. Do we want it here and here? I need some more newspaper over here. Stay there. Maybe we can put this here. That's good. And then Joy down here. Yes. Or do we like that better? I think I like not on the lady. Hi, Button. Sorry. Hi, Aunt Sandra. Sorry. I didn't see you come in. All right. All right. So Let me get some more newspaper down here so I can actually see what's going on and get these back in there. Figure out which ones I want to use here. They're so pretty. And I really like these blue ones too. Okay, let the jewels speak. Definitely belongs there. So let me glue that on before I forget, because that is perfect right there. Let me get some newsprint down here. Trying to make the tear not quite so straight, but it's not working. it's turning out pretty straight again. All right. So let me put that right about there. And I think I'm going to tear it out just a little bit more, but I think I'm going to put that there. So let me chop that off right about there so I know where to glue that down. I love the blue ones. Yeah, the blue ones really, the blue flowers with this coloring really stand out. So I really like that. Orange and blue. Okay, so I need this. Let me get a baby wipe because my fingers have a bit of glue on them and I want to be able to fussy cut out pretty well. Hi, Kathleen. Oh, Chuck. Sitting in the corner? You're going to make people sit in the corner? All right, so let's see if I can fussy tear just the word out. All the way around. Fussy tearing is serious business. I can't talk and fussy tear at the same time. Kind of like chewing gum, I suppose, huh? All right. So there is that. Oh yeah, I like it all torn out like that. That is perfect. So I am going to glue that on because I want that to be there. Is that a county? Is it a city? It is a... Oh, look at that. I like that. Smaller piece, I think. I don't know why, but I think I like... Still don't know. Let me put some more newspaper down. I need some newspaper here. I kind of don't want it to be sideways on the bottom, so let me tear a little bit more of this out. Like that. Except that's upside down, but that works. course it does. Upside down. It's just the right side, so I'm going to have to do it upside down because it's kind of straightish here. So I am going to do that. I do that with English all the time, so I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this text, putting it upside down. Uh-oh. And I do like the Live Your Passion there. And I kind of like the way it is positioned there. I am going to take just a tad off the top, though. Just a little tiny bit. Yeah, I think that is right. I think it's right. Okay. So I want that there. Live your passion. Love that. All right. Thank you. You like the page so far? It's coming together. It is. It is. I need some more text here, and I'm thinking I want something about this size, and it looks like I'm going to have to put that upside down again because I like the way it looks that way. I don't want anything too big. I like this medium just a little bit, and I need something right here. So I'm looking for little bits that will go there. I'm going to tear a little bit again. If you put the small part underneath the ruler and you have the bigger amount to grab, you get a better edge when you're tearing with a ruler. So that's why I do that. And that is right there, a great little piece for right there. And I need a little piece, I want something right here, and I think what I will do is rip that text. My page here has too much glue on it. Let's get rid of that. So I am going to actually kind of like this side better. All right, so I am, see, I can have that little tiny little bit off. If you put the little tiny bit underneath the ruler, you will have a better chance of getting it ripped the way you want it. All right, so let me take this little bit off. I'm trying to find a skinny little piece to put right on the edge here, and that will do it right there. So let me glue that down. And that kind of frames it all in. Okay. So then I can put, and I need something there. And I like the joy over here. I like the joy, but I need something here. And I was going to go with this medium text. And I was going to go with it upside down. So let me glue that on. Upside down, because it seems to fit that space very well. And then I'm going to put something here. I want a different size. I don't want the same size. I want something just a little smaller, I think. Like that. Kind of like that. Because I don't like that little white spot right there. So I'm going to cover it up. All right. All right. So now I need the joy. Hi, BJ. Hey, Julie. When I'm working this quickly and trying to concentrate on what I'm doing here, if you are trying to address me, if you want me to see the comments go by pretty quickly. And if I glance over, if you have your comment, question, whatever, in capital letters, I can see it easier when I glance at the chat. If it's not in capital letters, I think you guys are talking amongst yourselves, which is great. Like that too. I like this joy down here, but if you're addressing me or have a comment for me, do you want me to see, use all caps so I can see it, because I can't always follow what's going on in the chat. And it's great if you guys are talking amongst yourselves, that's perfectly fine. I know you guys are having fun. I'm trying to tear this word out without losing too much of the words. I don't like the straight edges. That is working. I like it. And then I can bling up the page. I need to find a place for this little butterfly. I think the butterfly needs to live here. And we need to put Miss Dust Fairy's name on here as well. So let's see here. I like the joy there, so I am going to go ahead and put that down. The orange or the burgundy flowers instead of the pale blue. We can switch it up before I do anything. I love the color of these. I love the color. And I want to make sure I've got the main things where they need to be before I get too much further. I got the name here, the words, the butterfly needs someplace. And am I putting these guys on here? Am I putting them on there? I don't know. The burgundy, you mean these guys? Foam glitter stickers is what it says. They're gonna get lost. Okay, these need to get out of my way here. I want an odd number, so let me get, I like that bronzy orange one. Okay, so let me put this on the glue for a second. Something, I guess her name, Miss Dust Fairy's name can go here. Yeah, I can trim them. Do you think I should trim them to be smaller triangles? Maybe they do need to be a little bit smaller. Maybe they do need to be a smaller, but I kind of like them. They do need to be a little bit smaller. If I put it down here, that covers that space. If I don't put it here, I need to cover this space. Opposite corners. The jury is still out on the black bling corners. Okay. Oh dear, you guys make me laugh. All right. So we're not sure about the black bling corners yet. I'm not so sure. Let's see. How would we do the flowers? I'm getting hoarse here, guys. I think I would like to put, well, maybe I can put her name up here. Here goes my voice. You like them? Wow, my voice is really going. A bit smaller. Okay, you like them? Oh dear. Are you guys fighting? Separate corners. Do you guys need to be separated? So I need to put something down here. Why don't I put something down here, and if I cover it, if I cover it, I cover it. If I don't, I don't. So let me just get something over there so that's not blaring at me. Okay, so there we go. All right, so that's better for my eyes. I'm not sure I like those flowers as much as the blue ones. And then, of course, we've got the black bling. The black. Ooh, they are little strips. Oh, but they're sticky. I'm afraid to put them down. Oh, look at that. Oh, I might like those a little bit better than these guys. And I think these blend in too much. I think I like the little blue blings better. Decisions. I can't put it over the name, so maybe it needs to go. They need to go. I'm thinking they need to go in a line. Maybe not in the center of the book, though, because it's having a hard time closing anyway. So we all like the, hi, daffodils and tulips. I think the glitter ones, the orange ones, they blend too well with the page. So I kind of like those. I like the butterfly. I think I need to find a place for the butterfly, but I really like these little black strips of fun stuff. And I need her name on here. Need a place for her name. Make a little tag with her name and information, which would be fun too. And I could put a little bling on the tag. Because that's pretty cool. Softer to match the curve of her face. I don't want to cover up her hand there because that's really cool too. These are buttons. I'm just seeing that now. These are buttons. They've got two little holes in there. Ooh, I kind of like that. Of course, there's glare on it. You guys didn't say that there was glare. See if I can kind of do that so you can see. All right. So I am thinking that I like that. I like the black strips as well. Kind of like a border. They do have sticky on them. If I don't press them down too much, I'm hoping that they won't stick so I can move them around. Just kind of trying to lay them down softly. Kind of like that around the outsides, kind of give it a frame. And like these little black blings. And maybe one up here. And probably cut these too if I didn't want to use them all, the whole string. Let's see here. Let's move this one down just a tad. Oops. Trying not to press them on. I'm just looking at them to see what they would look like. Like that. And then like a red stone, but she's got this gorgeous little thing on her already. I don't know if I want to, too many strips. I don't know. Too many strips. Take away some of those. All right. All right. I think you're right. It's too many strips. I like them though. So 3 over here, maybe 3 over here. Oops. Let me put this one up just a tad. And this one over just a tad. And this one to the corner, I think. Oops. Like that. I want this butterfly to show. And this needs to go over this way. I think that's it. I have a lot of bright on the right side, but not a lot on the left. I don't know. Kind of like that butterfly right there on her face. The black strips remind Claudette of a train going around the page visiting India. Oh dear. That's funny. We had the jewelry blings, and I've got some more of this atlas that I can add. I guess it would be helpful if the earrings were right side up. Oh, that's upside down. I can't even see it. All right. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. It kind of adds a little bit of something. It does. Now that you say it, Claudette, they do kind of look like little trains going around the page. That's hilarious. That is so funny. I don't like the glitter ones, so I'm gonna put those away. I will put them in their containers later. And the black blings, I think are a no. Love the train idea. Yeah, we have to have the trains going around the outside of the page. Do we want that? No, that kind of distracts from the trains. Okay, so these guys are not going to be able to be on the page. That's too bad. Okay, trying to get the glare off of it again. What do we think? Do we like that? Do we like these little blings? So I'm kind of liking that, and I like the butterfly on her face. So I'm going to put those down. Thinking about it too much, I think. And I think I'm going to go ahead and put those down. Like that. And I really like the blue there. But what I'm going to do before I put the bling on, I guess I could I could set the bling. Let's set the bling. But I want to press the bling in where it is. I want to put an edge around and ink the edges of the page a little bit, just to kind of finish off the page before I put the blue on there. So let me move these guys, and I'm going to do it with a little bit of black because I think it needs to be pretty dark. So I am going to, these little pieces everywhere, see if I can get the glue to stick. So I am going to ink the edge like that. And that will just give it, uh-oh, that needs to be trimmed. Where's my scissors? There they are. And that needs to be trimmed down there too. And this one really needs to be trimmed. Let's get that trimmed before I do anything. And I still have the scissors in my hand. It's easier to trim something from the back side, and then you can see where you need to trim it too. All right. Okay, there's something there that doesn't want to be trimmed. I got the trains too close to the edge, and I've already smunched them down so they don't want to stay. All right, that's close enough. All right, so that needs to be trimmed right there too. All right. Can't get to it. Here we go. All right. All right. Now, it's going to take a little bit of ink. And darken up the edge. And give it a finished look. And then I think I might use stickers for Dust Fairies for her name. So I'm going to have to wait and find my stickers. Sorry, this is serious business here. You can see, you can kind of compare the sides. This one's not been done yet. It does give it a finished look. So I do like to ink the edges of things just so that they look finished. Sometimes it makes all the difference. Giving it an edge. And I might have to glue down the blings, the little trains. I will see tomorrow how well stuck they are. And I might put a little bit of glue underneath them, because I'm going to want them to stay there. So there is the edge. Sorry. And now I need to put the blue blings on there. Didn't get that edge very well. Did not get that edge very well. So let me put, I think the blue blings need to go on. Hello, Dawn. So we need to put, or I need to put the blue flowers on. I think I'm going to do it like that. And I'm going to use a little bit of this tacky glue. It will be stronger for the bling. So, are we happy? Do we like it like that? Do we need to add anything else? I think that inking the edges really did make it. Hello, Mrs. Plum and Sarah. And anybody else that's come in that I didn't say hi to. I get so involved in putting a page together, I forget to look at chat. So I'm going to put the blue on there. I don't see any objections. I think the blue really helps it. And I am trying to pick up all these little bits, saving all these little bits and pieces. I might make them into a little meander book. I might just do that. All right, so all the little bits and pieces. I've got my tacky glue out here. And then all I would need is to put, oh, I was going to put her name here. I'll have to figure out where I'm going to put her name. But we need name and the date. Miss Dust Fairies needs her name on here. It is, yeah. Hello, Suzanne. So I am just going to go ahead and put these blue bits on there. Maybe not quite so much glue. That was a little bit much. Let's see if I can lessen that just a little bit. And then I'll have to put it aside to dry real good before I put her name on there. All right. Serious business adding the bling. Serious business. Hi, Filda. This is a book. This is a page in the FIBS book. Dust Fairies lives in India. She sent me a great big huge package. And I put the Happy Mail video so you can see all the wonderful goodies she sent. I put in the description box below a link to that video in case anybody wants to go over and look at all the treasures So generous, so wonderful. And so I am making a page for her in the FIBS book. And the FIBS book is Friends in the Box. All those people in chat, all those people that comment on YouTube are friends in the box. And this is a book. And I have signatures. There's plenty of spaces for new pages. So I pick a page in the book for people, for individuals, and they send me stuff, and I make a collage with the stuff that they send and put their name on it, and they get to be in the FIBS book. It's a lot of fun. And I don't want to turn the pages now because I got this wet glue. So, but I will flip through it at another time. I flipped through it earlier. So there's other pages with other people. Here's Vicki S. by Kathleen. And this is Mountain Dreamer. It's Teresa. And this is the other Terry. And here's Mildred. And Jennifer. We did her last time. And this is Christina's page. So, and there's one more. Here's Blonde Woman Stamping. This is Jean. Jeannie. And I messed that up, and I've been meaning to do another something with that. So this is, I don't know how many pages this is. I know, Suzanne. I know. It is. It's just a wonderful thank you for people that want to send me something. If you want to challenge me and send me some stuff that you don't think I'm going to be able to use or put together, that's what people like to do. They like to challenge me a little bit. Or you can just send, you know, stuff that you like, so I can make a page for you in the book. I'll make sure that these stick real well. Pick your favorite colors, your favorite items, things that you really like. I will make you a page in the book. And I guess I should put my address in the bottom too, in case anybody would like to send me stuff for their page, for their very own page. So I'm going to let that dry, and all I need to add is Miss Dust Fairy, her name, Dust Fairies, and the date that it was made. So I think that's finished. It's finished. It's funny how different all of these pages are. So I really like that. Really like it. So I'm going to put that aside. And I've got half an hour. So, ouch. So thank you, Dust Fairies. It was so sweet of you to send so much wonderful stuff. It was fabulous. And thank you so much for being here. I know it's 2:30 in the morning for you now. Yeah, I like the book too, and it would be really cool with a lot of pages in it. So that's what I need to do, is I need to get my address out there so somebody else can send stuff and get in the book, because it's a lot of fun to do a collage with other people's stuff while they're watching. I have a half hour left, so I thought that I would do my challenge. I'm on challenge 3. I am really, really behind. So I got some stuff together to do challenge number 3. And I had the list for challenge number 3. And I don't know where it went. It was here. It really was here. It was here a minute ago. I swear. I swear it was. All right, here it is. All right. So, challenge. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Joyce. Uh-oh. I guess, yeah, Vicky needs a page in there too, doesn't she? Should she be next? There's a couple that I need to get in there. Irena needs a page in here too. So we'll do that. Maybe we'll do a next on Tuesday. We'll do another page in there. Maybe we should do that. Because I like doing those pages when the people are present. Okay, so since I've got a little bit of time left, I'm going to do my challenge number 3. And I am doing postcard sizes at the moment. I'm thinking that I might go down to ATCs because postcards are a little large. So challenge number 3 is napkins, borders, words. I've got some words here. Paper scraps, and I've got some little bits of paper scraps here. A stamped pattern, so I have a stamp. I need to make a pattern. Crayon, and something found. And I found this feather and this coffee holder I went to Legoland, and I found that at Legoland, both those things. So I am going to use those 2 found things. It's 2 a.m. It is. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Suzanne has a package for me, and she keeps adding things to it. And last thing she added was the tiny bubble wrap. Yeah. Yay. In Italy, it's almost 10 o'clock in the evening. Challenge 3, napkins, border, words, paper scraps, stamped pattern, crayons, and something found. So I collected that stuff, and I found this piece of cardstock that I printed, I think it's Japanese on it, so for a background. So I gathered together this stuff, and I would like to use it. The napkin has all the layers off of it. And so I am so behind in my challenges. I thought I would try to sneak something in if I had some time. So I got stuff together just to do a challenge real fast. I'm so behind. I need to reply to comments on YouTube, and I haven't got to all the comments on Facebook yet. It's been a little crazy. And before I start gluing stuff down, I'm going to stamp a pattern on this book page. And see what we come up with here. We like the napkin. You can't sleep. Dust Fairies can't sleep now. She's all excited. Okay, so I'm going to stamp a pattern on this book page and try to use that. I'm going to go all the way down the edge here. Just like that. All right, so that's my stamped pattern. All right. And then I've got these pieces of paper to deal with. You know what might be fun? I have to use the crayon too. Let's see if I can do a crayon rubbing. How come it's not working? It is kind of, but not really. Not really. Guess it's just not a hard enough surface to do that. So let me use the crayon and kind of not glue my paper to my glue book here. Let's use a little bit of crayon to put some color on the book page. And that's how I'm going to use the crayon. I don't want it too colored, just colored enough. Just like that. All right. All right. So, and my border, I need to cut a bit of this border. I found this in my junk mail and thought I would use it for a border. See if it works. I don't know how much of this I want to use, so I don't want to cut into it yet. Now, border doesn't have to be all the way around. It can be just on one side or two sides or not even a whole side. And that's another little fish bit there. Saving that. All right. So let's see what I got here. Let's put that, I don't really want to waste all that peacock feathers. All right. Oh, we got to cut this off. It's making me crazy. All right. It's moving all around. All right. So I don't want to waste all this. Seems a shame. Think I could have done a rubbing with that. Here I need to use these things too. All right. It is corrugated. I could have done a rubbing with it. It is. I don't know if I like the tennis shoe with it. I was going to use both things, but I might just use the feather. And I think I want border on this side as well. What else am I missing? Words, borders, paper scraps, stamped pattern. I need a little bit of this somewhere. You know, I could use that as a border, because I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I really, really like that. So why don't I use the stamped pattern for my border? Because I like that a whole lot better. Something's missing. Just, I guess I could do it that way. I was trying to do it sideways, but I guess that way I don't lose quite so much of the peacock. And I could kind of fussy tear this out just a little bit. It's very, very simple, isn't it? I don't know where that feather needs to go. It needs to go on there because that's my found something. And I would like to see a little bit more of my background. So I am going to take a little bit of this napkin off. I think I might put it to the edge and put the border around like that. And a little bit on the bottom, kind of like that. So I'm going to carefully put some glue on the napkin. And the trick for doing this with a glue stick and a napkin is starting from the center and going to the edge. You have to be very careful with the napkin once it has glue on it. If it's wet, it's very fragile. Very fragile, and it doesn't want to go down exactly where I wanted to put it. There we go. Convince it wants to move a little bit before I smudge it down. And I can't really rub it because the napkin is so fragile. It will tear and make holes and not be pretty anymore. So I'm just kind of patting it down with a kind of a dry baby wipe just to make sure it is attached. Just like that. And then I'm going to put the border on the top. You guys are really killing the challenges, man. You guys are doing some really cool stuff. I love looking at the group challenge albums. And if you're looking for the challenge albums in the group, if you're looking for your challenges, all you need to do is go to Art Experiments, the Face group, click on the photos there. And when you get to the photos, it says albums. If you click on the albums, each challenge has its own album so that you can add a picture of your project to the album and we can see them all together. That's where I have my fun, is seeing them all together. I like seeing them together. And then let's see here. Let me put that down there. And in the description box of each album is the prompts for that challenge. So you can write them down. There's a video there that tells about the challenge. Sorry, I wanted to move that over just a little bit. It might be too late now. And I'm trimming all that stuff off. So the challenges are there. I am not able to make documents. My computer won't let me do it. So I cannot go to make documents. It's mean of my computer not to allow me to make documents, but it just won't. It just won't let me. I'm gonna put that there because it kind of looks like it belongs in the corner. Just like that. That's why I don't put them as documents, because I just can't do it. It won't let me. So I put the feather and then the words over the feather. I don't know how I'm going to glue that feather on. Seems like it needs more stuff. But it's going to be a simple one this time because I'm running out of time. The wrong side of the coffee thing is a border. I don't know if I like the brown. I don't know if I like that. This would be, oh, that goes all the way across. That works. And I could put just a little bit of this down the other side. Like that. What's next? Maybe I need to put what's next on there. This is just going to be a simple one. I didn't have this planned out at all, so. And I kind of want just a tiny bit of paper right there, because that looks odd. I like that better. So let me add that. Like that. And maybe I need to make this a little thinner on this side too. Maybe that will, and my hands are gluey. Maybe that will even it out. I'm not going to look at it. I'm just going to glue it down. It is what it is. And then I do want to put this on here somewhere. I think I might have to use a staple. So let me put what's next down here on the bottom for my words. And I do have light blue. Don't know what that is. It's attacking me though. I don't want yellow, that's for sure. So I guess light blue staple, and staple that right in there. So I guess that's my challenge number 3. Get my word down there, good. It's not exactly what I expected. And you know what? I'm going to ink the edges because I think it needs a little something. I'm going to use black. Guess I could have used the teal color, but I'm going to call it done. And I'm going to write the challenge on the back so I can remember what I did. All right. I am still tired from my trip, and I still need to unpack my clothes. I've not done any of my laundry. I've been so busy trying to find all my stuff. I packed way too much stuff craft-wise because I wasn't sure what people would want, what kind of styles they would want, so I packed everything. Now I'm trying to put it all back, and I can't seem to find out where everything's supposed to go. All right, so there is a little bit of an edge. So, hi, Anna. Thank you. To work, yeah, I have a ton of things to do, so I needed to get right back to work and get going. So there's my challenge 3. I'm kind of hoping to get the rest of the challenges here done real soon. And I'm going to try to do them in videos, but I may not have a chance to do that. I've got a lot of stuff that I need to get going on. A lot of stuff. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Dust Fairies, for wonderful stuff, and I hope you like your page. I will get your name on it as soon as it gets dry. And the new challenge, challenge number 8, is out. I put that out yesterday. I can't remember what it is. I did the video before I left, so I don't even remember. So, and I think that's everything. So, I am getting ready to get another video up on Patreon. If you are a Patreon person, I apologize. I'm so behind. I wanted to get up a video while I was away and made the video and didn't get it up and then couldn't get it uploaded while I was away. So that is up there, but I need to do another one. So that there are some videos over there at Patreon. If you are a pledge person, you can see those videos. Only people that pledge money can see the videos. There's one public one over there, just so you get an idea of what kind of videos are over there. If you are so inclined to take a peek, that is over there. So, and I have some painted papers and collage packs. Getting ready to do that video here really, really soon. Hopefully I can get it up tomorrow. So I do have some more painted papers. And so I think that is about it. Thanks everyone for spending some time with me. It was fun. You guys I missed you guys. So thanks everyone for watching. If you're watching the recording, thanks so much for watching the recording. I do live stream every Tuesday and every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. Hello, Sandy. And so I would love to see anybody new over there during the stream. I like to answer questions and show the, people how to do something. It's easier to show somebody how to do something on a stream if you're there. Suzanne has something to share. So thank you everyone for watching the recording. And I will be back on Sunday. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I'm hoping to get a ton of videos done before Sunday comes around. So this is a very plain postcard. So Suzanne says, wait. So I'm trying to wait. So thank you everyone for watching, and thanks for spending the time with me. And thank you, Dust Fairies. You are the sweetest. You are the sweetest. You sent such wonderful, wonderful, fun little goodies. And I'm going to have to put all that stuff back in here before I decide what I want to do with it. Suzanne has something to share, and I'm kind of waiting before I say goodbye. Let me put this stuff away while I'm waiting. So it's over, people. I just don't want the video to turn off. She asked me to wait, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, where do I put this stuff? Put the envelopes back in here. How to strengthen napkins. And there are others. Napkins. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I am going to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. Jennings 644, how to strengthen napkins. Okay. Thanks, everyone, for watching, and thanks for being here. Thanks for chatting with me. Bye.